Hey Capricorn, welcome back. This is your August 2020 reading. This is a timeless message, so those of you that are watching in the future, welcome to the past. And the past is trying to tell you something. Usually is too, if you truly let that sink in. Now, I am trying something different. I'm going to be doing the readings beforehand for prior release on a specific day. This is going to be released on the 1st of August or a little bit before. We'll see how that pans out. Just to start getting these out, whenever I have the time, I'm going to start doing that. The intent is for those dates, so you know it's not really going to matter much when I do them, right? Because time is an illusion when you're talking with spirit. With that, I called in all the higher selves, those watching, those who may be watching for into this space. I created a sacred space for my higher self as well, and everybody. I cleared and blocked all the lower vibrational energies, so we're just going to get right into it. Cut that right out. Now, we do have services. Who is we? That is my beautiful divine masculine, Brooke, from Empress of Duality. Check out her channel. We're going to be revamping our readings to better suit you guys and allow us a bit more time to continue in our mentorship and take more souls on in our mentorship. And we'll be releasing more information with regards to the opening of the mentorship. Our first round went down with amazing success and results, so we're so thankful for the first souls that came into that with us, and we honor your patience as we watch this all evolve and unfold right before our eyes as we do the work as well. So, first card out is Capricorn. Adjustments are required. Let's see. Expect powerful change. And what? Of course, I got two more cards when I only asked for one. What do we got here? You're very close to achieving your goal, and work through your fears, right? Working through your fears is going to bring you to that achievement. That process is a process, so honor yourself for that as well. Now I need a deck. Okay. The After Tarot is going to be the deck that I use for you guys. Cool. The After Tarot is what I'm going to use for you guys. Now we have a Facebook group. It's called the Love Vibe Tribe. If you're interested in that, you know, hanging out with some high vibrational souls. You can find the link down below in the description. All those readings down there, all those pricings are going to go up, and those readings are going to be changed to better suit you guys and our schedules. So you might want to check those out and get in while you can. I think that's it, aside from merch. We do have merch available. High Vibe merch. So you can find that down below, and you might want to check back every once in a while because we are in the process of updating. It's just summer, you know. You gotta get out. You gotta enjoy yourself out in nature while you can in the northern hemisphere, especially the far north where we're at right now, because you never know when the snow is gonna fly. When you can't just walk out without 100 pounds of gear on, right? So let's see what we got going on here. Ace of Wands in reverse. Adjustments are required. I'm going to put that as a clarifier for that card. And I'm going to put the Emperor like this. I know it kind of came out sideways, but we're going to roll with it, Capricorn. And then we'll pull clarifiers whenever I feel needed. but we're going to stick to this format. All right. Looks like what's moving for, like what you guys are moving into is staying more in tune with your intuitive self. I feel like you guys are kind of lost or at a loss for words or direction on which way to go. And it always means to go within when you are at a loss. All right, so adjustments are required as far as calling in your new beginnings or the lack thereof, right? It looks like you're at a standstill when it comes to going for what you want. I think there's this imbalance within that's really, well, if I don't do this is what my heart wants, but, right? And you've got some buts in the way that's not allowing what you're trying to call in, what you're really passionate about, either regards to work or love or a situation. It's kind of being blocked, right? Because you're not willing to give up something. With the Queen of Swords kind of clarifying the Ace of Wands, you're not willing to give something up. And that's what's holding you back from gaining so much more. If you don't clear out that space for Spirit to bring things in for you, then you're not going to get that in return. They have the Six of Pentacles in reverse in the After Tarot. It's like, look, you got to give in order for us to give. And we can't continue to give until you give something up so that we can put this in place of that. And I'm just going to grab the clarifier. Now, okay, they're not trying to break your heart. They're not trying to squeeze you intentionally. Sometimes we need to go to the depths of heartache or to the fucking final second of when that bill's due in order for us to relinquish control and surrender. Heartbreak, when, let's say, if you're in a relationship, right, and you get so high, right? Oh, you're so filled with love and you're so high that you forget about yourself and your aspirations and your dreams, and you lose touch with yourself, right? And then when your heart gets broken, you crash down and all hope is lost. Everything is lost because you were placing that on the love of this external person, and you become imbalanced, right? You were imbalanced because you went so high up that you weren't grounded in reality. You weren't moving forward in the direction that your life, was, your heart was trying to lead you. And then when love is lost, we're dropped down and brought back down to a more grounded basis of like, well, yes, the world is over, not necessarily really, but at the time it does feel that, so that you clear out the things, you clear out the space that is needed so Spirit can lift you up and bring those things into fruition that you're passionate about. That turns all those cards in the upright. But if you make space for that, right? And I feel the Tower, like the devil anyways. I'll take the devil for that. Right? Sometimes we get so addicted to either the giving behavior, to give, expecting things in return. You're not going to get it back. Sometimes a Tower needs to take place in your life in order to shed light on what you're not looking at, right? The shadows that are holding you back from your best life. There's the fucking Tower. I knew it. I knew it was coming, right? If you don't make the space, if you don't take the time to make the space for what you're trying to call in, or the passions that you're moving forward to, if you don't give up some things that you don't necessarily need, you might have a death grip on those things, right? I can't put down the bottle long enough to to do what I want to do. Well, those things are going to hold you in that vibration because you're not willing to give it up. Then Spirit brings in this, and then where do you go from there? Nowhere else but in. You have to take a look at yourself, right? And really start pulling out those swords in your back. That's the Ten of Swords. Really start pulling your swords out of your back, because that's what's holding you back, is your hurt. You're living in your pain, right? But it's also there to show you, that you can expect powerful change if you allow your inner self, your higher self, to guide you, right? Out of the cold, out of the mindset, the scarcity mindset, right? Out of the thing that most people, in the 3D, I am not in control of what happens in my life. I make efforts to move forward, and I always seem to be, left behind. I always seem to be the one that gets the short end of the stick, and no one that I know of, and I know a lot of people, but no one that I know of had a more powerful tower in my story than me. I didn't think, everyone kind of looked at me when I went through my near-death experiences as, wow, you are the unluckiest person. And you ask anybody here, you are the most unluckiest person that I have ever met. And from my perspective, I was like, even though, and it's funny too, as I say that, I kind of chuckle, because I held that vibration throughout all that darkness, even though, my brand new transport truck crashed off a cliff and I should have been dead, even though my arm, let's see if I can show it. I went through crazy surgeries and 12 months of daily physiotherapy, which is pain, right? Even though I went through all this suffering and pain, I know that these things happen for a reason. I know that I am one of the luckiest person on this earth. I have so much luck because I could have passed so many times in my life, but I didn't. And even though I manifested those situations in my life, that is where the powerful change happened. 2 near-death experiences within 6 months. I was expecting powerful change, and I had no choice but to say, look, Spirit, what is up with that? Look, God, you got my attention, and that's what I needed. I needed a tower because I was too blind to see what was before me, and I was stuck in a cycle that you need to make money. How do you make money? I started being a truck driver, something that was soul sucking to me in the beginning, but that's what my high school guidance teacher said, that's what I should be doing, opposite of what I should have been doing. And Spirit was trying to show me, this is not for you. Why do you keep listening to everyone else? Why aren't you listening to your heart? Your heart is what's guiding you, to your best life. You're so very close to achieving your goal, Capricorn. But you have to work through your fears so that you may become empowered for not only all those things coming towards you, but you taking the initiative towards them as well. You give 10%, the universe gives you 100. So that 110% of everything that you desire will come to you, right? Whether that be love, money, abundance, in any aspect of your life. You're close to achieving those goals, but working through your fears is what's going to cut those things out of your life that will free up the space to bring you what you desire, what you've been manifesting all along. Your abundance, the things that you're passionate about have all been held back from you because you haven't released your fears, or you are releasing your fears, and I honor you for this, Capricorn, because it's fucking pretty heavy work, right? Not everybody's going to do it. As the new wave of those that are awakening through conspiracy theories or whatever, what have you, are really seeing to the depths of how much of the deception with the devil card, how much of the deception, the media and the life before me and the external has been laying on me and laying on my family and laying on my ancestors for how many years, how deep that is ingrained, and how fake the real news is, on television and those stories, that I have no choice but to clear that shit out of my life. And it can be just as easy as saying, you know what, I'm not watching the news anymore. I'm going to not watch cable anymore. There are other options out there for you to gain knowledge and wisdom beyond your years. And really, the best place to do that is right here. And that's a consistent message that I'm supposed to be putting out all day. Like, I had to sit down in this chair and do this because they were driving me nuts. I couldn't sit here and enjoy my peace and quiet without getting in front of you. So that's the message that I have for you guys. Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know if I said Sagittarius within this reading, but it could be Cappy Sagittarius, but I hope you guys, I hope it helps on your journey. And don't forget to like, share the video out with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already to boost this channel and get the message out there. And I will be showing up in whatever means I can moving forward. God love you guys. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Take care now. Namaste.